hell? Obviously. It seems that I got my goddamn self in some kind of goddamn predicament on the goddamn motherfucking milk bush on. I'll put it that way. Yeah, don't take a goddamn two-wheel drive.
Let's say you're like 100 feet on the road, or
You ever fuck up big, bro? You ever fuck up big, bro? You ever fuck up big time? Oh yeah. It's ridiculous. Yes sir, yes sir. Oh, see my guy over there, we on solid ground now. Now we see, whew, we need some air. Thank God for Dennis, bro. Thank God for Dennis, and thank God for this big ass bike lane, because my tires might pop right now, both of the back ones, and that would just be devastating because I am tired as hell right now. Oh, but we're at 5 and 6 psi, and hopefully, if both of my tires don't explode, we will make it. We will make it to the gas station. I can see it, bruv. I can see it. I can see it. I can see the gas station over yonder, but my tires are making noises. I'm just going through and I have to clean everything, bro. It's like even up on the dough. It's even up on the dough. I go through and like clean everything, even the jack. I freaking bent my jack, bro. Not the jack, but like this little, the arm piece of it. I freaking bent it. It's not supposed to look like that. Freaking bent it, bro. God damn. We're gonna go ahead, spray him down. I tried to use my chair. I was so desperate. I was so goddamn, okay? I was so goddamn desperate. I tried to use my chair as a shovel. I tried to use my chair as a damn shovel to try to get me out of that there situation. But that's perfectly fine, because at about 2 hours in, I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm not going to get out of this by myself. I'm going to go ahead and call the boy. See, I went ahead and put the Jacko backo. I went ahead and put it back up. What's a bit like that, what? You take it like this. You take it like that, you got that. Oh, first of all, you vacuum it. You vacuum it. And then you just goddamn, put this whip back on it, boy. Yeah, you see that? Ain't no goddamn AI, ain't no goddamn CGI, and a goddamn motherfucking, that's real in real life. At this point, I'm so broke that I gotta really monitor how much money I spend. Need to cook me some eggs, bro. I'm getting a little hangry. Ooh. If you can right now, go ahead, go down to your nearest fast food place and get you some food. I can't afford it right now. So I gotta go ahead and eat me some eggs. It's goddamn Skippy reduced super chunk, whatever the hell. I gotta keep it far away from that dead propane because it's just fire as hell. I think this is why I could like never have like roommates or something. I don't know, maybe I might have them in the future or something. But it's just like, that's a whole ass dozen eggs right there, buddy. That's a whole ass dozen eggs. Why do I eat so much eggs, bro? Because it satiates me. It's like I don't find myself like going and have to like eat after I eat all that protein. Oh, the reason why I can never have like freaking roommates because about why the hell? Why are you fucking eating all them eggs? Oh my god, it's bad for you. It's so bad for you. It's so unnatural. Bro, it's a freaking owl, bro. He's speaking to me. He said, "Who the fuck are you?" One thing that I'm super happy about is that like we had to use this to tow the entire truck, and he took this big hook. He took this big hook and he put it through that hole and then all the way through this hole, and it literally pulled the entire truck, and I thought it was going to be bent. But I mean, my God, that thing is strong as hell. Also, look under my truck. I got a dual exhaust, boy. I got me that there big ass boy. That there that there goddamn dual exhaust, boy. So what happened, Paul? How did you get yourself in that sort of predicament yesterday? Well, it was very simple. And it wasn't as bad. It was as bad as it could possibly be, and it wasn't as bad as it could possibly be. Because it was $305 per hour. And you could see in the very beginning of this video of how far it was from the road. Obviously, the tow truck couldn't come down there because it might get stuck too. We had to take the winch and then use it like a crane and then stretch it all the way out to my truck, and then literally just, it was so slow, but it was like slowly pulling my truck. And the ledge that the tow truck was on was about maybe 3 feet. So the truck couldn't go up where the tow truck was. So he had to pull me close to the tow truck to where the ground was solid enough. And then my tires, I put them at a very low PSI, because if the tires were hard and they were like at 50 PSI and like a rock, it'll sink a lot quicker. But if you have them at like 4 PSI, you have a lot more ground to grip on. So he pulled me close, and then I literally just had to, he was like, all right, I need you to get in, and then you just need to curve and then floor it. And then so literally I get in the truck, and then like I make this huge U-turn, and like I was just like about to go over the river, and he was like, all right, stop. And I was like, fuck you. I was like, fuck you. I was like, I'm not stopping. I just go right through the river and then get up back to the dry dirt where it was. But that cost me $610 because it was like an hour 40, which is just ridiculous because he showed up in a tow truck that couldn't do it. And then he came back in the tow truck that could do it. And then that entire time, it was like an hour, 45 minutes. And then I guess I overpaid him. Of the 15 minutes, it's like $305 per hour, whatever that is. Maybe it was like an extra $20 or something. Like, I'm not like really tripping about it. But I mean, that was very expensive, especially like how little money that I have right now. It's just like things are really really testing me right now. And but the thing is, like, I did get out. We got out. But the good part, the reason why it's not as bad as it could be, is because I did. This is very stupid, but now I know that I'm not crazy to basically eventually in the future, if this truck doesn't get repossessed and I end up paying off the truck, my plan is to sell this truck and then buy, it's like the same exact truck except way better. So Ram 1500 Limited. The front end looks completely different. It's like really, really nice and everything like that. But I need a 4-wheel drive. And then obviously the 4-wheel drive is going to be able to, if I get into that predicament in the future, I'm going to be able to drive out of that soft dirt / sand. Why would I put myself in that predicament in the future? Is because I really do have plans for this. I have like a a future for this YouTube channel that I wish, and I hope that I'm on the right path in life. I really do hope that I am like choosing the correct path in life and devoting so much time and effort to a YouTube channel, because with the upgraded truck, if I do achieve that, then I will be able to confidently travel. Because if I drive my truck from here in Los Angeles, California, to anywhere like, say, Utah or Ohio, and I will have freedom to really be able to go wherever I need to, you know, like whether it be sand or not. Because if you don't know, a 4-wheel drive vehicle can go through sand, but the idea was like, I don't really know if this truck can go through sand. And I was like, I'm pretty sure that this truck can, and it wasn't sand, it was like dirt and like gravel. And like, I'm like, let's just go for it. And I went for it, and it was like the stupidest decision, especially like right now. It might not be, it might be, because now I obviously know that it really can't do that. And then especially with me not working right now and not having money, it's like, but if I was working, and say if I was in that predicament, I decided to test it when I was working, then I would have been late for work maybe. I don't know. That was ridiculous. You know, it's just like, and I proved it to this one, it was just a random dude. He was like trying, oh no, just keep this truck. Don't go ahead and get an upgrade. Don't, just keep this truck. Oh no, it'll be fine. You can take this truck through sand. He was trying to convince me, you know, oh yeah, I can go through dirt, or I can go through sand. And like, I was like, no, I was like, I need a vehicle with 4-wheel drive. I was like, I need a vehicle with 4-wheel drive. And like, it had nothing to do with that guy, this stupid guy who was just trying to convince me. I was like, I know that it can't go through sand, but maybe it can go through this gravel. And obviously it couldn't go through the gravel because the entire thing's basically like a lake. Obviously you see the lake running by my truck, but even where it's like on the side, it's just like if you took that dirt out and threw it, it's just like then a puddle starts. It's just like there's water under it. So like, you know, that's how my entire axle was on the ground. And at that point, I'm like, I had the option of like walking or taking a bus to a hardware store and buying a shovel and then coming back to see if I can dig it out. Or I was just like, I had to kind of lie to the guy on the phone because, like, you know, he was like, oh, if it's like more than 100 feet from the thing, it's just like, we're not going to be able to help you. But I just like, I was just like, get your fucking ass out here and just look at this. I know that we can do this. Let's get my truck out. He told me over the phone it's about $305 per hour. I was just like, all right, you know, like, I don't have any choice. Just get your fucking ass out here. And then we looked at it. And then, like, he brought a tow truck that I was like, that's not going to help us. And I think he did it on purpose to get more money. But the point is that my truck is not lost inside of a river. And it's right here. So we are safe right now. But in the future, it's just like, now, it's like I need to calculate how much money I have. But that's what happened. I got my truck stuck very stupidly, but it's not stupid because I learned. It's just like I can't explain it to you, but it's just like, this is my personal life. I have very specific things like this truck, and I need to know how far I can push them. And in the past, you've seen, like me going up like insane grades. This was the very first thing. This was as far as I could push it. This was as far as I could push it, but now I know this is as far as I can push it with this vehicle. What's the next step?